And I don't think Borbar would open it while possibly 3 other people are sleeping. He would unlock it.
If I see the light through a window, I'm just gonna go to that window, tap on that window with my knuckles until I see someone through the window.
Is the window openable, Mr. GM?
Sure.
Alright, so I guess I'll open the window to see his
As long as you unlock it or have it unlocked.
Well, yeah, I'll unlock it and open it up to see Azelle standing out in the window.
Azelle, messy-haired, kind of clothes was thrown on, slight sweat through, bloodshot eyes.
Whoa! I would say this is on par for you, but I think that's beyond this joke at this point. What's got you so spooked?
Standards are bad. You need to cast Identify today.
Alright. Give me an hour and I'll be able to do it.
On this, as I hold the finger out.
I'm going to assume you're not flipping me the bird, and you want me to do it on the ring, right?
Yes.
Alright. Well, you can come in and have some breakfast. That's what I'm having right now while I brush up on the spells, and you can tell me all about what's got you all kind of crazy-eyed or bug-eyed there.
Would you believe me if I just said booze?
I guess if you don't want to talk about it, then yes, I will believe you for now with booze. Although that won't work on everything you tell me.
Noted. And if he'll wait by the door to see if you let him in.
Oh yeah, more of would close the window and just go straight to the door to unlock it. By the way, Steve's over in that cubicle, Hasna's in that one, and Kylie is right next to the door. So that means don't go into Steve's. Ever. If you need something, I'll mage hand it to you.
Why the... Motion to Kylie or me and you, we've seen Steve interrupted in sleep, trying to whisper but not whisper. I'm not gonna attempt my life like that.
Yeah, I've seen enough future to know that there is no future waking her up. Anyways, what would you like to eat? We got leftover steaks, vegetable things like stir fry. We definitely have enough choice here for everyone to have their fill.
Let's look at the breakfast. This is breakfast.
It's not, like I said, it's not fresh, but it's leftovers. Saves us from having to spend any of our money.
Give me whatever.
It looks like you could use a nice juicy steak, so you can have that instead. Or have that. I'll have the stir fry. I love me chicken and rice and all that good vegetable stuff. So, are you gonna go with the whole booze thing, or are you actually going to tell me what happened?
Dreams?
Alright. What type of dream? I'm guessing a nightmare from the looks of things.
Ring dreams.
Alright, ring dreams. I'm guessing that's why you want me to cast Identify on it, to get more information about why these dreams might be happening to you?
Yes, and I am slightly terrified of the last one.
And what was exactly in that last one?
Hordes of undead giants and dragons.
Alright, that's a good reason to be scared of it. Are you thinking this could be like a glimpse into the future?
Hell if I know. I just would like more information before I completely freak out about this.
Alright. Calm down. No need to get any more jumpy. It's not like we're in the thick of that, whatever it is. So panicking doesn't do us any good. So all that was in that dream, because we've all kind of had visions here one time or another. Me with Kylier's friend there, that was apparently said to be dead, and from what I've seen, didn't look that way. And I think you've had another one down the old Citadel before too. So Is there anything more to this dream than just hordes of undead and dragons?
Yes, but they weren't dangerous. It was just glimpses of people.
Really? What were these people doing?
Not much. Just general busyness in life.
Maybe were at least those parts. Maybe they were glimpses of something. What exactly, like, I guess the viewpoint were you watching them do this stuff?
I was in viewpoint of people.
See, people. You were in their point of view. You're seeing it through their eyes?
Seeing through their eyes, experiencing it through them.
Right. So it was just busybody, day-to-day work? Nothing particular, no events that happened that would make
Not
it interesting?
like the last one.
Alright. It's hard to say exactly what this could mean. Day-to-day life and stuff.
See, you're the wizard. I thought you would have an idea.
It's hard to say. These sort of things could be premonitions for the future, could be things of the past. From what we've seen, the whole undead army thing could have happened years and years ago. And we're kind of like living the remnants of what past empires could have fallen to that. Or they could be glimpses of the far future, or even future that could just be a couple of years away. It's hard to say without, any more information on that stuff. I'd say there's a good chance that the last bit could be either or, but the stuff that you saw, the busybody work, could be a more presence or past thing. I don't know.
So, Borobar kind of has this I don't know, like almost a seance ability, foreseeing the future type of deal. He's kind of a mystery type of thing, and as he's sitting around talking to Azel about it, he can kind of actually picture a bit of what Azel has experienced or seen. Not quite the experience so much as just images. And as Azel is describing it, Borobar, I made those handouts available to you as well.
Excellent.
The ones in the dreams, one is when he was having earlier dreams, and now the later ones are the ones he's been having more recently, of what the man and woman look like. And then as he's describing the one that he just had now, I'm going to let you see this one.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That last one. Okay.
Handsome, huh?
Yeah, try to describe that.
Quite the looker. Oh my, you tried to describe that, oh. You said you try to use the ring's magic to find him. And, did it work? Or, I'm sorry, you were told that. And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. Whether he was strong enough just to not be seen, or if he wasn't around, on a different plane maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna say we should err on the side of he's possibly still kicking. From the looks of it, he doesn't look human anymore. The way you're describing him. The way I'm picturing him. So, could be undead. Could be some very powerful undead. And they like to prolong their lives a lot longer than anything.
Azel, you feel a little bit of a burning on your ring finger, and it feels hot, and then it's almost like the scrying is kicking in. You feel like you generally do when you do, and it's what you kind of scry as you see like just outside your window, kind of looking in at you and Borobar.
Wait a second. So the ring is scrying on us.
Nah, it's scrying from outside the window.
At us, though, like looking at us.
Yeah.
Borobar,
Hmm.
do you have dispel magic?
No, that's a little over my my level of magic right now. Why?
I'm gonna go to your window and shut the blinds.
All right.
Like, is a ring? It just feels like a burning feeling. Like, doesn't it just look
Yeah,
different?
you're familiar with it. Whenever it does something, that's what you feel.
The ring kind of just activated itself.
Really?
It's scrying on us.
It is?
Yes.
Just now.
Yes.
And we just started talking about what's his face, right? The big scary monster guy.
Yes.
What if? Just hear me on this. What if that ring you have belongs to him?
Can I get it off now? Can we go back to Durnan now? You want this?
Maybe the imp's master is him.
Can we not imagine that for a second?
Too late. It's in my head. And I really love a good mystery. This ring has just gotten a whole lot more deadly and interesting. You know what? I take it back. I'm glad you took me on this adventure, Azal. I am very much glad.
Oh, does that mean you want the ring now? You can have it now if you want. We have to go find that person Durnan talked about.
It's possible. But we'll have to ask everybody, and it most likely will be once we're done with those orcs. Because that could take us a while to get back to old Oakhurst. I'm sure you can, you know, power through that for the next couple days, right?
Well, here's to hoping on whatever just scryed us through the ring doesn't find us.
Yes. Let's not say anything that may hint at where we are. Scrying can look through the orb, from what I remember. It doesn't give you, like, you know, the idea of where we are, so let's hope we got that surprise on him.
Seeing or hearing, one of the two. I don't know which it is.
Both. You get both from scrying.
No, you don't. You do?
You should. You should be able to hear and see. You can't smell or anything.
Oh, you see and hear through it. Yep.
Like I said, just don't say anything that might give it away for the next little while. And we should be fine. As precautions go for us.
Yes. Names are probably not the best idea either. Just saying.
I think if you're wearing that ring, it might already know who. Especially with the imp.
You told the imp your real name?
I don't know. I think I might have.
That's a mistake on your part. But you should learn that from that mistake. Starting now. And hope we don't die tomorrow. Or today.
Whatever it is, if that big creature is really with the imp in that, I don't think it's going to want to kill us right away. Assuming it wants its ring back. My idea is it's probably, if anything, and it really is an evil entity, then it might be using us for something. And if it were just to kill us now to take the ring, you know, wouldn't that be bad for its plan?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to know.
Yeah, it would not be great. But there's no way he's worrying about it right now. You just have to.
So Borobar, roll me a perception check.
All right, make sure that's to gem, and it's not an advantage. Good. Bam. Again, please. Not now.
You should have used Porton.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
I don't know what your portent dice was.
Oh, that I didn't use Portland on it, no. Because we don't know if we're going back to the Orcs, so I don't want to chance it.
So, yeah, you
That's what I rolled.
you didn't sense anything?
Anyways, I guess we just gotta... For right now, we'll identify your ring to see if I can gain any more information on it. And once all the others wake up, we'll decide what we're gonna do from there. Go on from there.
It's gotta be a little bit more careful on the names and locations of where we are. Don't mention them.
Well, you said you saw the ring, or through the scrying through the ring. So you'll at least know when it's happening, right?
That assumes I know everything about the ring. I don't.
You don't, but at least at this time, you were able to see us through the window. So it's a good chance it might channel through you, through the ring, whatever. And you'll at least know when we're being scryed upon, whoever's using your ring for you.
Speaking of which, Durden said I could only do that once a day. I'd already used it.
Yes. This just keeps getting more and more mysterious. So perhaps maybe it's once per user, perhaps? Or whoever does own the ring doesn't abide by its rules.
I don't like it either way. On the second thought, yep, the long life may not be as worth it as I thought now.
It would also make sense. The thing we saw in our visions there, it didn't look all that great, like it had a long life. So, a little spooky. Yeah, it's all starting to make sense now with these ones. Speaking of this, do we tell the rest of the group?
Already crazy, pointing to Steve. Probably a little bit too much for her, pointing to Hasna. Won't believe us, pointing to Kylier.
And what about nowhere?
I don't get a read on him yet.
I think he'd be okay. I mean, if we're asking my opinion, it's definitely something we should bring up. Keeping secrets from the group can bite us in the ass later. Especially when we're talking Kylier. That would be a bite and then a sword.
Yeah, you should probably stop poking the bear then. Probably not the best to... You know what that means, right?
Yes, I know what that means. Stop agitating the problem.
Yes. Stop agitating it. Stop making jokes of how... What's the word for this,
How much of a bitch she is sometimes?
Yes. But don't use that word.
Maybe that's why
About
she's
time you get up, right?
so. Maybe that's why she's.
Are we waking up anytime soon?
Yeah, I guess.
Do we
can
hear
say-
him talking? Because he doesn't
Yeah,
even
you
talk
guys,
during this.
you guys start hearing some talking and start rustling to being awake.
I guess Borobar will be like, kind of point his hand like you, like, it's in your ball, it's in your field, Azelle, if you want to do it. You're the one that
Yeah.
wears the ring.
Do you have magic to make illusions?
I got minor illusions, so yes, that would do the trick.
That would
Can't
do the trick.
move. Can't move, or but it's small. I can give an accurate depiction, and I can make noises if we need to.
Let's just use that image after breakfast.
Sounds good. You need to rest
So
your
the
sleep, by
lady,
way.
your friendly neighborhood innkeeper does come around to serve breakfast to anybody that wants anything.
Now, does she have breakfast on her, or is she like taking orders for breakfast?
She's taking orders.
That's all right. We had dinner with the mayor last night for at least me and Azelle, and we've already had our fill from leftovers. I won't speak for the rest.
The mayor. That must been nice. She's a very nice lady.
She is indeed very nice. It was a nice time. While this is all happening, I'm gonna go get nobody to bring him here, and we can all have breakfast together. You guys handle this. I'll go check on nobody. Or nowhere. As he walks away, I meant nowhere.
Just call him mouth-ons.
What are you doing here so early?
I left this. I didn't realize how weird that was until you asked the question.
Azel's standing in our room as we're waking up.
He's standing in my cubicle, the room.
Yeah, I'm eating breakfast from the leftovers and say, "Eating? What are you doing here?"
I slept here.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Just gonna take some of the leftovers and eat. I'm not awake enough for that.
I haven't had your morning coffee yet.
Did you sleep in here last night?
No. I think. No. No, I didn't. Listen, I got a room for me and nowhere. Why would I come sleep here?
Why did you come here this early?
Because I need to ask Borba or something. Oh, I just realized.
And this is why I love roleplay, guys.
So you just decide to get out of bed, just go hang out with Borobar? Is that what people do now?
No, I had a question for him. He offered breakfast, and why would I deny free food?
Nowhere are you coming over into the room as well?
Yes. Once Borobar fetches me, I'll make my way over.
Feel like I knock at the door.
Oh, yes.
Wake up! We're having some early-ish breakfast, and the innkeeper wanted to know if we wanted anything, so I can't speak for you. If you want anything that isn't the leftovers, you'll have to come and ask her.
I'll just take my leftovers with me.
Alright then, how long do you think you'll be getting ready?
Give me 10 minutes. I'll be over as soon as I can.
I'll go over and tell the innkeeper you're good.
I'm gonna put on my chain shirt, etc., etc., and that's gonna take me a bit. And then I'll head out.
Okay.
Yeah, Borbar will walk back, telling the innkeeper as he crosses by her path. Our friend in the other building. He's not going to have any breakfast either. He'll have the leftovers that we brought home.
Why, yes, of course. Would you like coffee or?
I would very much love coffee. Yes, thank you.
She brings around a pot of hot coffee like within a minute.
I may be able to have to snap my fingers, levitate people, throw webbing down, even throw streaks of fire. But if I don't say, coffee's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
I'm gonna look around the room when he says that. I know Kylie won't give me a look. Bull has one.
I didn't realize Azel's middle name is Coffee.
I'm just seeing if how she reacted to what you said.
Everything's... Haz is just thinking, everything's fine. Kyler's dancing, Azel's sneaking in the middle of the night, Borobar loves coffee. These are just facts of the world. These are just things.
Do you actually say that?
No, she's just thinking.
Hello.
Ah, nowhere. Welcome. Pull up a chair. We're having some breakfast.
Of course. I'll open my packed my packed leftovers with added dessert, I suppose.
Dessert?
Yeah.
What dessert?
Yeah, I was to say, so Doc, tell us. We're in suspense. What is the dessert?
She made Nowhere a really nice pastry with cream filling and fruit inside and everything.
It's soaked up some of the steak juice, but I like it nonetheless.
That just
Well,
makes it tastier.
I can't even imagine what it's like to have someone just admires you so much like that. Wow. What a kind woman.
Yes. She's very grateful for us.
I can't imagine to like someone who's so oblivious.
Sorry, say it again, Kelly.
I feel like there's some kind of stagnated, intense air over there. What's wrong with you all?
I agree. I can't help but feel this might be about somebody in the party. Look, I know Miss Steve is not the sharpest, tool that we use right now, but she's still a member of our party, and she is still a valid companion. All right, so you don't need to talk so negatively about her. All right?
I elbow Borbar when he's saying that and say, "Shh."
Am I hearing this? Is Mystique hearing this?
Are you awake?
Are you awake?
Say,
Wake up anytime.
if that's what you want to know, you can sleep for as long as you want.
Everybody else decided they were awake.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I'm awake too. I came down to eat, so yeah, I totally heard that.
Yeah, I
ordered
elbow him when we're
sausage.
talking about her. He's like, "Shh." To Miss Steve, make sure she's not acting crazy.
I'm sorry, who's talking about Miss Steve?
Borbar.
What? She is a valid member of our party. She's able to bless us when we really need it. Make us breathe freaking lightning. That's pretty impressive.
But he said it wasn't.
The first thing he said. Why I elbowed him. And
About
I
how
don't
she's
want to
oblivious.
further.
I don't remember.
Let's just not go back to that. Let's just skip this. Yes.
Yeah, I guess it's not important.
It is definitely too early for this.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh well.
No,
Anyways.
it's not too early for Borbar. You want to show them the image?
Right, of our spooky friend. And he'll snap and
So
cast-
what image are you showing everybody?
The last one?
So yeah, the big spooky, gnarly looking guy.
The big spoop?
Yeah, with the staff and the glowing friend behind him. Glowing-eyed friend. It's a 5-foot miniature of him. Get yours now. Well, they're still in stock.
Can we not? Makes it feel like he's gonna be around for a while.
Okay. That's terrifying.
You really thought it would be like a good idea to like show that to Hassan at like 6:30 in the morning?
So,
don't know,
on to
what
the
did she
nitty-gritty
do?
then.
What does she
What are you
do?
looking at?
That's
It's in a
honestly
handout.
frightening.
Yeah, it's a handout, one of them.
Oh, the Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The hell is that?
So, let's get to the nitty-gritty stuff.
What?
I dreamed about this guy attacking Faerun last night.
You got some weird dreams.
And then when me and Borbar were discussing him, the ring activated and scryed on us.
Oh. Great.
It can do that?
Apparently,
Apparently
it
it can. Jinx, you owe me a spell.
Damn it! I guess I owe you a beer. Or an ale. Anyways, like Azal was saying, we were talking about it, and we believe he was doing that. And we also believe that the ring there's a good chance that it belongs to him. the ring on Izel's finger.
Or to someone else, at least, because I didn't activate that scrying. Something else did.
We need to get you, like now.
So, can we just chop off your hand?
No, because I still want to be able to shoot things with the bow.
Unless any of you
One finger.
met Dr.
We can chop it off right there.
The middle finger of my shooting hand? I can't hold an arrow properly then.
I mean, it'll be a matter of time before Kylie or I might be able to heal that up for you. We could pay to have it reattached, right?
Let's just go with the non-chop off portion and just go
We
back
can
to the
even get the
bar.
ring off once it's chopped off.
We just leave the finger somewhere, and
We're not cutting off anybody's limbs right now, alright?
No,
Let's
we'll just
let
have an
that
ancient
stop.
evil arise from the depths of hell, and
Alright, we've had this on for at least like a good month and a half, and this guy hasn't done jack to us, alright? If he wanted us dead, we'd be dead a month ago.
Forward me to be earlier. It could be the past. Or the distant future.
Indeed.
It may not be our problem. But I just know the ring is acting up.
And there's a good chance that that imp that all of us saw that wanted to find his ring and the master, then that means that the ring is not with the master. So even if we have it and the ring can see through whoever, the master is in some sort of predicament that he can't come and get the ring himself. Because the imp wanted to get the ring, then to find the master.
So who wants to wear the ring next? I want to get this off my hand.
not me. Sorry.
We'll deal with that bridge when we get to it.
Yes.
We have another bridge we'll need to be discussing right now, though. Because if we leave that citadel, there's some chance that those orcs that we just slain could just come on back. They could go send out for reinforcements, because we saw they have a patrol, and that could just easily be, someone to go fetch more orcs.
Do you tell them or show them any more of those images of the other parts of your dream, or are you just keeping that to yourself?
I'll keep the other parts. I'll show him the images of the giants, the hordes of undead, and the tons of dragons circling this thing. If Warbar shows that.
I think I can. It'd be like a miniature, small little army in that, but I think you can make like a image of that, yeah.
And to show that. Bam. That's it.
Basically, you see waves of undead, followed by waves of different types of giants, followed by an encirclement of dragons around that creature that you just saw in the handout.
Alright, I want some clarification. Are these metallic or chromatic dragon?
They're various types.
Well, that's worrying.
Yeah.
Are any of them like gold or I believe silver? Like some of the ones that are known to be a little bit nicer than other dragons? Or are they all like just?
They're all of the evil sense.
Okay.
The
Chromatic.
ones.
So they're all chromatic ones. Okay. All right. So we're not dealing with a guy that can mind control dragons.
But chromatic dragons are still not fun, and we know where one is.
Alright, so let's
You're talking about Meepo's friend?
that's
I'm
one
talking
of
about
them.
Meeple's soon-to-be dead friend if we ever get a word saying it. Now in the future.
We'll also I guess we'll snap the pictures of the other people too, like the man as he progresses and the woman as she progressed. To show them there, because I know you guys, some of you anyways, have had other visions like myself and Izel here, be it dreams or visions. And I'm showing you these just in case they might jog your memory. Maybe you've seen them in previous visions too. Maybe we can piece together a slightly better timeline than what we've got.
Wait, hold on. Is everybody experiencing vision?
No.
No, but he's experienced visions of her supposedly dead friend. I point to Borbar, then Cavalier.
Okay. Interesting.
And visions are kind of his thing.
I've had another vision. I believe it was the man in the red that I've seen there. And possibly even the woman. It was a long, long time ago. It's what kind of started me on the whole path of visions.
Yeah, that
And these-
the second man is dreams that he's had later, basically later in his life, and then he just experienced the woman getting married. He sees these visions through the woman's eyes.
Well, we don't know about the marriage thing because he never told us.
Nope.
Yeah. I had vision long, long ago before I was on the path of divination of sorts. And before I was even a professor at the school, I had a vision of these two individuals. I believe they were fighting. It didn't last very long, but it seemed like the male individual might have had the edge over the female. And these two looked very, at least I believe it was the male that looked strikingly similar. I couldn't get a good look at the female. She was very cloaked in shadow, but I could at least tell by her curves, body type, she was definitely a she. But the man looks very, very strikingly similar. It can't be a coincidence. I have a feeling it's the same individual, the same man. From my vision years ago, it's the same one in Azel's dream here that I'm showing you through my illusion spell.
They don't ring a bell on my end.
I'm assuming you don't want the ring anymore now, nowhere.
I honestly, once you told me the imp knows you have it, I didn't want the ring after that.
I don't think anyone wants that thing.
No?
Well, you know,
I'm sorry.
some people might find it interesting, like me.
I think you find lots of things interesting so far.
I do indeed.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, we can't get the ring off right now. That is certainly, well, it wouldn't be in our best interest to just leave this town with the orcs that we've already sort of, killed and then just walk away. We should at least see this through to the end with the sword, if it's even here. And if not, we at least help the town clear out the orcs so they can possibly get the mining operations back up. Maybe see this town flourish. It's from a hamlet to a town to like even a city.
Maybe.
Anyways, I bring up the whole, ask Azel to bring up this whole thing so you're not all left in the dark. It wouldn't be very great if you guys just found out about this 5 months from now, when we could be seeing some repercussions from it. At least now you know what you're getting into.
Very true. That'd be terrifying. Getting narrowed down or tracked down by that creature and then all of a sudden calls Azel by name or something to that.
That would
Well,
be...
the good news is, I know when the ring activates. At least.
That's good. Should we be wearing sheets of lead? Just in case?
Probably not. It's just when it activates, just be wary of the choice of words and places and names.
Yes. You should definitely leave out places. I believe our names might already be known because of the imp.
That doesn't
However,
give it your real name.
Well, I thought the imp didn't know where its master was.
it
Or
doesn't,
who.
but it knows our names, so... it's probably connected to its master in some way. And it's an imp. Do we really know if it's telling the truth all the time?
Yeah.
There.
So, when Zell's able to determine if the ring is on, just keep the name of the place we're talking about on the down low. If you want to keep everyone's names out of it, go ahead. I don't particularly care if you use my name or not. It doesn't bother me if some possible undead entity knows about me, because even if you guys don't tell it, it's gonna find out some other way.
It's true. Borvar makes sense.
That he does.
All right. So, on to a pressing matter we have yet to discuss. Not to blow over this one, but from where I stand, I don't think we can really discuss any more about the ring right now. We gotta wait. But once I'm done breakfast, I can identify it. Gets a little bit more information, hopefully. But as of right now, even if the evil entity is looking at us, we can't really do much again.
You hear at the door, and then footsteps leading away.
Borbar will go to the door, I guess.
You go to the door and open it up.
Yeah, I'll open the door up.
Do you say, "You're welcome in my house"? No, just kidding. You
Gotta find out if it's a vampire first. I throw garlic in its face.
you open the door, and sitting outside the door is a portable ram.
Ah, excellent. I almost feel bad. I don't want him to be here.
Is there
Kick
any-
him if it looks this good.
Any carvings on there that we should look for?
Yeah, there's well, chiseled out where there was a heart. There is now a heart is chiseled back in into the wood. No writings or anything, just a heart.
All right.
Do we need to finish paying for that?
I think we paid for the whole thing, didn't we, up front?
Paid for half of it.
Paid for
Pay
half
for
of it.
half.
Well, we can always swing by the lumber mill before we leave and pay the rest.
All right, and I'm sure we'll be back after we go
Exactly.
in anyway.
That's pretty finely made. Didn't ask for anything specifically on it, so I'd say it'll do its job.
Yep, it will.
For sure. Wonderful.
Yes, while we're here, Borbar, let's see if he still's got it. I think he's got the carving tools. Or does he?
Carving
Might be a different. No, never mind. It's a different game I'm playing.
Do carve Borbar and colors and they're supposed to have
No, I'm going to be carving my name into
You
this.
didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
Okay. I'm going to be carving my name into
You
this.
might have, but no. Please.
Well, do you say it or not? Because he's going to be at the table when you say it.
Yeah, you gotta be careful saying stuff out loud.
It's a very mumbly.
I want to
So
roll
yeah,
perception. and see if I can hear
Borbar
her.
roll perception.
Yeah. I would also, as a subject to that, like to roll perception.
All right. Are you trying to be deceptive?
I mean, yeah.
All right, roll that deception then, because if you're actually trying, you don't use your passive deception.
Oh no, you have to be so passive aggressive.
Such a
Who
mania
knows?
nowadays, aren't
This
you?
could work out for you. Who knows? Suddenly Borbar could throw the thing out the window and go on one knee and like say, "Hey, you can't live without Hasna."
That's gotta be a nat 20.
Yeah, that had to be a nat 20 probably.
I wasn't supposed to be rolling with advantage. I don't know why.
That's fine. So, Kyler, you don't quite didn't quite hear exactly what she said, but Borbar, you completely understood and heard what she said.
Right. Yeah, same thing you'd say. No, actually, I'm going to be carving my name into this ram, so that way, if we ever lose it, at least it's got some form of identification. The rest of you guys can do the same if you want.
I'm perfectly fine. It might just get confusing if somebody's not familiar with me.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that would be strange to have nowhere written on it.
Borbar nowhere.
I think one name is.
All right, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one. I like that.
Just don't lose track of the ram, right?
I'm gonna try not to.
Well, it's a giant lump of wood with nice handles carved into it.
With your name on it, and you.
True, yeah. Now that I just carved
yeah.
into it, yeah. Well, if anyone else wants to carve anything into it, they can go ahead if they're feeling particularly artistic.
If I was to try to scry you and I got hold of that ram with your name on it and you carrying it around, probably could scry you, right?
Pretty damn easy.
Well, I mean, even if it wasn't my name on it, as long as I held it for some point, it'd be a good scrying tool. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
I just throwing it out there to mess with you.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I've been scryed on before with my own robes and stuff, so I know how it is. Alright. Got a ram. Alright, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah! What do we want to do today? We got the ram, we're pretty much ready to go back to the Citadel, but it's up to the rest of you.
Let's have a second crack at it.
That would be a third crack.
More like
Third.
I think it's third.
Ooh,
Third.
Third time's the charm, you know what they say.
Yes. I have hopes for us yet.
So, we all in agreement? Back to the Citadel then for today. And, we're ready to go.
Sounds like.
And
So,
What were you,
So-
Miss Steve? You've been awfully quiet.
Yeah, let's go to the Citadel.
Alright, you heard
So-
Blandon's voice. Let's go.
so you guys are looking to pay the lumberjack on your way out?
Yes. Actually, we'd finish breakfast, and I will cast Identify in the ring if I can get any more information. That's what we planned on doing before. Ritually cast it, so 10 minutes for him to do that. But I can travel with them. I don't actually need to stand still for ritual.
Okay, you cast Identify on the ring, and you notice it's got very, very powerful magics on it. You can tell it's got more than one spells on it. You do notice that it's got the basically a high weird level of resurrect ability, life magic in that. You can tell some other things about it as well. It's very powerful, like life, good, I guess, good magic. But then there's like, it's almost like a snake. You sense it's like got a snake of evil wrapped around in the good magic, almost like strangling the good magic, trying to. It's not got a very big hold on it, but it's interwoven into the ring as well. You do know that it's got the scrying ability, and you also pick up that it's got some maybe a protection ability, but you don't feel that you're powerful enough to understand it or gather the abilities of this higher level spell.
Right. Well, good news is this ring isn't completely evil. I sense some sort of, radiant power within. Not exactly, paladin holy-ish, but, not particularly bad. Although it's almost like trying to be snuffed out by a force of bad inside. But it hasn't been, and it's not making any headway. We obviously know you got the scrying spell, and there's, something else I can sense within it, a protection of sorts. I can't quite pin it down though. I'm not experienced enough yet. Hopefully one day. I imagine it's either through maybe that protection is protecting you from aging, or something else entirely different. I don't know.
well, time will tell, I guess. And I guess this is the best point to say: do not resuscitate from the ring one.
right?
I'm perfectly fine with resuscitation. Although, the question for me is, are you fine with it? You're the one who always seems to burn in agony when it might happen.
It wasn't a willing thing to begin with. I didn't willingly know about it or do it. It just happened.
Well, now that you do know that you'll probably be burning alive whenever you need to cast it.
I think the burning was due to Mystique's body being on the fire.
Well, we've only had one crack at it, so that's a possibility for sure.
Let's hope there's not a second crack at it. That's why we have Kylir. And diamonds.
True.
Lots and lots of diamonds.
Oh, we don't have that much diamond.
How many diamonds do we have?
1.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Keep in mind as
overestimated that.
Diamond. Very
And
expensive diamond.
and Azel does know that he has used the ring's ability today, very early this morning already.
Yep, and it used itself too, so that's kind of worries me.
Yes, we know that. Alright, so everybody grab your stuff and let's get going on the road. It takes us a couple hours to get to that citadel anyways.
Of course.